everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the LUX SMP. So today I am going to be working on this shop right here, which I kind of showed you in the last episode, but this is actually my shop. It is my sand and sandstone shop. So I'm very excited to be working on this. I went ahead and built the exterior part of it, so we have these cool little they kind of look like those little shops with the umbrellas. Kind of have two of them, and then you follow these stairs up here, and then you'll have this little patio with a nice little umbrella up here. So it's kind of all desert sand themed, but I really like it. So today I'm actually going to be doing some Q&A questions and actually getting the stuff to fill up this shop. So I'm gonna be going over there to the desert and just kind of mining some stuff out while answering some of your guys' questions. Also, I have a few questions from some of my viewers, and then I have some random questions that I pulled up from a website that I thought would be interesting to answer. So let me go over here and then we'll get started. Alright, so our first question here comes from Ender Lily, and they ask, out of everything in the world, what do you want to be when you grow up, or do you want to be a full-time YouTuber? So I thought that this was a very interesting question, and I really wanted to answer it on camera, and that's kind of why I'm doing it right now. But the first thing I kind of wanted to mention is when you're considered a grown-up. Because I know some of you don't know this, and some of you do, but I am 19 years old, which I guess I would be considered an adult. But honestly, guys, I don't know what I want to, set my career as. I don't have a specific thing. I'm one of these people that, I'll try it for a little while. If I don't like it, then I won't continue with it, because if I'm not happy, if I'm not, loving what I'm doing, then there's no point in it. So I have tried different careers, and they just have not worked for me. So honestly, I'm not really sure what I want to do just yet, and I'm okay with that for now. Right now I'm just enjoying creating content for you guys, and I'm happy with that for now. That's okay with me. So yeah, that's pretty much gonna answer your question, except for the full-time YouTuber part. But as far as the full-time YouTuber part goes, I would absolutely love to be a full-time YouTuber. I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, it's one of the most awesome jobs that there is. I mean, it's amazing. It's not only something that I enjoy doing, but I know it's something that's the content that I put out there is something that people enjoy as well. So, I mean, it would be fantastic if I could do that, as my career. But, and this is a big but, I mean, pretty much, if I was to ever do YouTube as a full-time, job, I would have to make money off of it, because, things are not free. And things cost money out here in the real world, unfortunately. But yeah, so if I was ever to be able to do YouTube full-time, I would have to be making money off of it, which I have heard from people that YouTube does not make a whole lot of money. So I'd probably have to stick with doing kind of what I'm doing right now, is YouTube is kind of a side, a hobby of mine, and then I have the job, an actual job, on, for full time, until, I would be able to actually, have enough subscribers and viewers to be able to actually make decent money from YouTube. So that's pretty much, gonna answer your question. I would absolutely love to be a full-time YouTuber. It's just, money issues. But yeah, so that's pretty much going to answer that one. The next question is from Jumpy, and they ask, would you ever dye your hair baby blue if you could? And the answer to that would be absolutely 100% I would. I've actually been dyeing my hair for a while now. I've dyed it red, I've done purple, I have done green, Like, and I've also done like a greenish blue. But yeah, I would absolutely love to do that. Although, with my experience in dyeing, I would probably go with a dark blue. I would probably dye it like a dark blue and let it fade out to that light baby blue color. Because that, I mean, it just, colored hair, like colored dye, it just does not stay in your hair very long. It fades out way too quickly. So if you dye it really dark and just let it fade out over time, it stays in a whole lot longer. So yeah, that will answer that question. Let's see. Now I have another comment here that says, would you ever do a meet and greet somewhere? And the answer to that would be absolutely. I would love to do a meet and greet at some point. Wouldn't really know when I would do that though. But possibly. I would absolutely love to do that. Like if I could ever save up enough money to like go to a convention or something, I would love to do a meetup with where I can meet some of you guys. That would be awesome. Maybe even get another or a few Lux members or something. I don't know, but that would be really cool to do though. That would be really awesome. And then now for some of the just weird questions that I pulled up on the internet. Let's see. What is your favorite candy bar? Now this one I guess is kind of easy, although I always answer these questions and then I forget about like another candy bar or something later on when I'm just thinking about it randomly. But I would have to say a Payday is my favorite. I used to get those all the time when I was a kid. It's just like a childhood memory of mine, I suppose. But like every time my grandma goes to the grocery store or something, she always picks me up a Payday. So, yeah, I guess I would just have to say Paydays. Plus chocolate is like really rich to me. So I don't like to eat a whole lot of chocolate. So, yeah. Let's see. Which television show do you not like to watch? And, ooh, that's actually an interesting one. Ooh, everyone's joining. This is exciting. Hi. But what TV show do I not like to watch? I'm trying to think here. Which TV shows do I not like to watch? I'm trying to think of some ones that, like, my mom watches. Oh, I know what it is. Like, cooking shows. Like, what's that one called? Like, Chopped? Is that what it's called? I think that's what it's called. It's like where they have that basket of food or something and they have to make like a dish out of it. I don't like those shows. I think they're gross because like what's in the basket of food is like super disgusting. Sometimes it's like eels and like peanut butter or something. I'm like, why would you make a dish out of something like that? It's not like you're ever going to make that again. It's like, yeah, it's just gross to me. So no, I do not like to watch those types of cooking shows. Let's see what else we have. What is one TV show that you watch every single time that a new episode comes out? I actually have several of those. It only asks for one, but I'm going to give you a few just because. One show that I always watch, like, as soon as, like, the TV program comes on is American Horror Story. I love every single season. I've watched all of them. I love them so much. So yeah, American Horror Story would definitely be like on the top of my list. Other than that, there's a few other ones like Doctor Who. I really like Doctor Who. I used to watch The Walking Dead, but I've been so far behind in The Walking Dead. I honestly have no clue what's happening because my TV provider doesn't get that channel anymore. So, yeah, let's just rip. Trying to think of some other ones though. Right now there is a show on TV called The Exorcist, and I'm actually really enjoying that show. It's pretty interesting and scary. But yeah, so those are just a few of the TV shows that I don't miss an episode on because they're all amazing. Let's see. Next question. Actually, I have to look one up here. Oh, what is one band you don't like to listen to? Oh, you guys are not gonna like me if you're fans of this band. My answer to that question would be Maroon 5. I can't stand their music at all. I used to be a big fan of Adam Levine, but that was a long time ago when he still did like, and this is air quotes, when he still did like punk rock music, if that makes any sense. But yeah, so I used to be a big fan of Adam Levine, but now I just can't stand listening to his music and his band's music. I'm just like, no, thank you, I don't like it. So yeah, that's a band that I don't like to listen to. Next question I have is, who is one male singer you could listen to all day and night? Let's see. The first one that comes to my mind, like, okay, usually when I'm working, or like, let's say like I'm grinding on like something on Minecraft or something, I usually listen to really chill music. Like, I don't like anything like rock or like any of the today's music. Like, I usually listen to something like very calm and just kind of chill. So I usually, like, some of the songs that's on my list is Jack Johnson, and I really like his songs. They're just calm, and they're just kind of relax me. I like them. And he has a really good voice too. So yeah, I would definitely say Jack Johnson, or I just now thought about someone else, or Colin Hay. I like Colin Hay's music very, very much. Liked him ever since I seen him in Scrubs. So yeah, Colin Hay's amazing. I actually went to go see him in concert. Amazing. Just I like 10 out of 10 amazing. So yeah, that's the singer that I could listen to all day and night. Let's see. Okay, here is a kind of a funny question, at least it is for me. What is one hairstyle that you like? Um if we're talking like everyday sense here, like, this is my pattern, okay? Like, I will wash my hair, of course, and then I'll leave it down for that whole day, and then the next day I'll usually put it up into a ponytail. And then the next day, if I don't wash my hair again, I'll usually put it into a bun, like a weird bun. And like, most of the time you guys will think of like the pretty like ballerina buns. No. This is not a perfect bun. It's just like hair is like everywhere. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so I'm a big fan of the messy buns that just have hair just poking out everywhere. Because that's the way mine look. So yeah, that's my answer for that question. All right, let's see. What else do we have here? Do you have any tattoos? I think I've answered this question before. I think like a couple times I've answered this question. That is a yes. I do have, currently I have one tattoo. It is on my foot, which was very painful to get, so yeah, just be warned if you ever get a tattoo on your foot. It does not feel very good. But yes, I do have a small one on my foot, and I would like to get another one, to be honest. I would love to get another one, so I'm thinking about doing that in the future. And I just forgot that people were on here, so I can't sleep. But yes, to answer that question, I do have tattoos, and I would love to get another one. Alright, so let's see. Next question I have is, have you ever broken a bone? Yes and no. It's a very long story. I'm not gonna tell you all of it, but I will tell you that I have chipped off like pieces of my bone. I've actually had a piece of bone chip off in my hand, because my hand got slammed in a car door when I was younger, and it chipped off a piece of bone. And it's actually still in there. Sometimes I feel it. It's weird. And then also I've had several like fragments of bone chip off in my knee, because I have a severe like knee problem, which I had to have surgery and everything to fix, which it's still not perfect, but yeah, so I have like slivers of bone. I actually still have them too. The doctor gave them to me after my surgery, so I actually still have them in this little container. But yeah, so it's a yes and no. I've had slivers of bone come off before, but have I ever like fully broken a bone? That would be a no. All right, let's see. Have you ever been to Antarctica? That's such a random question. No, I've never been to Antarctica. Oh my gosh, okay. I have to get somewhere safe so I can look at some more questions here. Alright, so this is going to be the last question, at least the last question that's on this little page here, and I guess we'll just call it that. So for this question, it is, what is your favorite animal, or do you have a favorite animal? Yes, I do have a favorite animal. My favorite animal is a ring-tailed lemur. I think that they're absolutely just adorable. I would love to just like pet one. They're super cute to me. I've always loved them since Zaboomafoo. If any of you guys know what that is, if you haven't, please look it up, because like Zaboomafoo was amazing. It was a childhood staple of mine when I was growing up. I love Zaboomafoo so much, but it had a little ring-tailed lemur in it, and I've loved them ever since then. So yes, ring-tailed lemurs are definitely my favorite animal. And then I guess cats would come next because I'm a cat person. But yes. Alright, well that is going to be the end of this episode. If you guys did enjoy, then be sure to smack that like button. And if you want to ask me any questions, then leave them down in the comments below, and I will try to answer them in my next Q&A. And of course, I'll, put your comment in the video. But yeah, so I will see you guys all again next time. Goodbye.